Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 537 of our HEX journey. Um, and today's video is very cool. I'm going to show you my strategy, what I'm doing for educational purposes and not financial advice. You guys know that. Do your own research, make your own moves, and actually, let's get to it. So, the first thing we're going to go over is our price. And by the way, I'm no longer using CoinMarketCap. I'm going to use Nomics because they showed through the actual correct data of the ranks as far as I know right now. So for example, Hex should be at 8. CoinMarketCap is gatekeeping and pushing Hex at like second or third page. And I'm not sure if you guys knew this. Uh, CoinMarketCap is actually owned by Binance. It's sent, I as much as I mean, I have nothing against Binance, but that's not cool. That's not good to do that because the whole point of this space is to be decentralized and to show true numbers. To be decentralized and you know not to be controlled by a third party. And I'm actually gonna talk to an OG in the space that he was one of the first Bitcoin millionaires that owned one of the like a white Bitcoin Lambo. And I'm without mentioning Hex, I'm actually going to uh, ask him, hey, where can I see like, cause he built one of these before. He built one of these that tracks the cryptocurrencies. I'm gonna say, hey, where can I see the true ranks? Cause he built that before and he probably took it down. And it's gonna be very curious where he points me to. And I hope it's Nomics because I really like this platform. So if we go look at the price, we had a dip. I think we kissed that 3 cent mark. Uh, as I said we would. We probably would. It's hard to predict these things. Don't try to time the market. Don't try to look at it every day, especially with Hex. We are here for the long term. And it's just silly to keep looking at this daily. However, we are getting closer to the sacrifice phase, so these are times where you would be like trying to catch a dip, and with pulse chain coming out. So and actually this the I love the way Nomics is displays everything is more professional, much cleaner. Their actual chart looks like a real chart, and I really had trouble with CoinMarketCap's chart. It sucked. So and they also have like light mode and night mode here. And so here's the main page. So you would actually just click on Hex, and it'll take you to this area. So we're forming what we call for you. Some of you guys that know a little bit of technical analysis. It looks like we're forming a cup and handle here. So don't be discouraged. It looks like we're, we're gonna get this big bounce up. I'm gonna link you guys to another bros Hexagon's video. He's very good at technical analysis. A lot of the thing about hex space is we have a lot of smart people. Everybody has their like superpower or talents, and very smart people, because if you could see past all the FUD and see what hex is, in reality, that technology, if you could see, then I would give yourself a lot of credit that you're a true crypto enthusiast, and you could see past all the other bullshit that's out there, because we are truly decentralized. We are a true DeFi project. Nobody is. We hold our own keys. We're responsible for ourselves. I heard, I there was this guy talking about DeFi the other day, holding his coins on a third party. He's like, yeah, I'm getting interest. Like, bro, if something happens, you're not holding your own keys. You don't know what the definition of DeFi is. You don't know what true decentralization is. And we are in the right place at the right time. And so don't be discouraged. Remember the goal, a dollar hex. Okay, this is nothing. This is just noise. And once the sacrifice phase happens, bros, we might just like that cup and handle. We might grab here and just blast off. So don't be discouraged. So this video is just gonna be more about entertainment. What I'm doing, it could backfire on me. Like I said, just do your own research. You don't have to follow what I'm doing, but let's get to my notes then. So the title of this video is Passive Income with Hex, Staking and Quitting the 9 to 5 with a question mark, right? Because nothing's for certain. And then my target is 4 years. You guys know why, right? Because we talked about that in previous videos. The 4 year mark represents the next Bitcoin halving, and assume, and my prediction and many others think the same way, that we might go into a bear market soon for 2 years or so, and wake up again right after the Bitcoin halving in 2024 in March. So the target for the stakes should be late 2024, early or mid 2025. So keep those dates in mind as my strategy, my personal strategy. So what I did in my what I did is I went during in March. I went in with $900 to $1,000, but after ETH fees it turned into 850. So and then I staked that for around 3.5 months in March of 18. Stake is now worth $3,317 as of today. The end date estimated is July 31st. So I have passive income now coming in, uh, you know, 2 months from now. So I'm using the longer pays better rule here. So at around the same time, I went in bigger with 2,100, 2,050 and $2,050 after ETH fee. Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. Told you guys I work in a technical job, and I have to connect a bunch of softwares. So, but anyway, so um, the fees, after the fees, you could see how Ethereum fees are the ones killing us, guys. So I staked that for about 2 months because I wanted more passive since March. So that was March all the way to end of this month. Not bad. I delayed gratification, but it's still not so far away getting passive income, and I hit the jackpot right here. Now we're $7,600. Those seed fees, I made up all that. And I used the use the rule bigger pays better rule. So here's the you see longer pays better, but bigger pays better as well. So there's a formula so beautiful in Hex. So make sure you know you you could plan your own strategy that way. Just think of the full picture and you find your own strategy. So the total now estimated to unstake in just 3 months, guys, will be around 10K from my around 3K, from 10K from my 3K investment, rounding up. If Hex stays at the current price. If it pumps, I make um quite a lot more, hopefully. And if not, the interest protects me. Even if it's a small downturn, the interest is coming in, and it protects my investment as far as I can tell right now. Right, we're still up overall. Will I take profits? Yes, of course. I will lose some of that if needed, but not wasting any chance to keep building my ladders to freedom. The only problem here is that I'm losing my T shares, okay, as I as I go, but at the same time I'm getting passive income. So keep in mind your T shares are very rare. So maybe not take too much profit. I mean, that's my personal opinion right here. I am gonna need, obviously I need to live. I need, that's the whole purpose of this video, passive income with Hex. But at the same time, T shares are so rare, and they'll become B shares after. But I am also playing I'm playing into the that we're gonna get the pulse chain, and it's gonna double our T-shares. So that's something to keep in mind. So the strategy might be beautiful for this one time. So yeah, so remember I talked about 2024 and 2025 are key. I will stake longer, using my gains to fill in the yearly gaps with, try to do 2K, so it's a nice fat stack of Hex and it keeps building. Do 1K if you can. And, so I'm going to fill in these key years. Then I'll go after 2023 and 2022. That way I have every year I have something coming in, um, you know, while I'm still doing my strategy. I call it the chain of command, because now you're just doing every 3 months or every 2 months. It's like a chain. So it's like one, two, 2, 3. Try not to go under, like, don't do a month because of the ETH fees. So and this strategy, the chain of command strategy, may work even more perfectly once Pulse Chain launches because of the low fees. So now little guys with 500 bucks, $300, that are struggling, can try their own strategies this way. Let's say this, the guy saves up because you don't ever know what your conditions are. If my conditions were like I only have, you know, 100, 200, I could only save 200 bucks a month, then I would, either grab those 200 bucks and throw that 6 months out, do my a 6 month strategy, or save it up and do the bigger pays better. And you could do so much with Hex. I mean, now that Pulse Chain is coming, the little guys have a shot at making it. And then I wanted to blow your mind as well. If Pulse Chain Hex is cheaper, than ETH, because the ETH Hex is gonna be more rare because of the we are in the assumption that all the hexagons are gonna burn, not burn, but sacrifice their hex in for polls. So they will make ETH hex more rare, and then we could use our ETH hex, interest ET shares. It's gonna pay out more to become pulse hex whale. So at over there, if hex, pulse hex starts at a below 1 cent, for example, we don't know that. We don't know, but it's just I'm just saying. Then you become a pulse hex whale, um, and that's gonna be, imagine the interest there, and then the whole world's getting in, and we're all like the ecosystem just comes to life. It's gonna be amazing, the way I'm picturing it, So that's and of course, like I said before, also from the passive income stake, I'm gonna sacrifice for the pulse chain. I didn't add that here because this is more like passive income with Hex, and I'm very excited for some of the little guys here because they're gonna be able to, with Pulse Chain, they're gonna be doing this micro, 300 bucks, or just, and that'll launch them to the next level, That's the whole point. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think that's it. I might do another video, and I might post another video that I made, a very simple video saying what is hex. That way, when somebody asks you guys, and we show them with real numbers what we're doing. These are realistic. I'm not flexing huge dollar amounts here. This is like the common person can understand. Like, oh, okay, he put in like 1,000 or 800 bucks here, or he put $1,800 in this stake since March, and wow, this is, they're gonna probably wake up at that time. And yeah, so I'll post that. Check out the links below. Oh, and I'm gonna link that, like I said, that guy that hexagon that's very good with technical analysis. Uh, how he's predicting that cup and handle. He's seen this. I see it too. Well, those of us that have been around, we could see this. Hopefully it holds, and then we blast off. And or if the sacrifice phase is announced, I think we will. So have a great weekend, guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another video. We will be in touch. Have a good one.